Here is the truth about live arbitrage betting. Is anyone cut out for it? Is there significant profits? Are there risks? How does it work? Is it worth it for you to try this out and purchase the platinum plan on OddsJam? We're gonna talk about all of that today. Welcome to Juice Bets. My name is Trevor. I'm a plus EV sports bettor, but I've been trying live arbitrage betting the past month, and I wanna talk about my findings, about my profits, and be real about it. Be truthful about if this is an actual good side hustle for you. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, let's first start off with my profits, how I have done using OddsJam's live arbitrage tool on their platinum plan. So I've made just shy of $3,000. So that's pretty damn good for a month, right? This is around a month of live arbitrage betting. And to be completely truthful, I do not do this every single day. I probably did it for 3 Saturdays pretty much throughout the entire day. Like 8 hours I'm grinding live arbitrage betting. And then in like maybe 4 or 5 other evenings, I've gotten on when there's some college games and I've done it. So to be honest, it's really not an entire month of live arbitrage betting. It's just like, let's say 7 days. That's just being fully transparent here. And why I haven't been doing it every single day? Well, number one, I run a business, so I'm just like being pulled in so many different directions. I just don't quite have the time to put in every single day. When it becomes 8, 9 o'clock, when some games are on and it's time to start going, I am just dead tired, and it's time for me to kind of decompress. So that is the truth there, and that is a con technically for live arbitrage betting. Is you might need to be doing this later at night, and for me, that's not great. So I've done it, but I don't necessarily love that aspect of it. So about $3,000 in profit, and this includes mistakes as well. And that's something that you will learn and you will see when you're live arbitrage betting is you're gonna make some mistakes. You're actually going to lose some money sometimes because the lines move super fast. You haven't really maybe your internet lags, or you might have to one thing might be loading a lot on one sports book. And so there are mistakes and there are some risks to live arbitrage betting. That's why I always recommend that you guys check out my tutorials and my tips and tricks on it before you actually try it. And always start out with small unit sizes. But that $3,000 includes those mistakes. So everything considered, it's about $3,000 in profit. Let's talk about some negatives here. I don't think everyone's cut out for this. This is pretty stressful. Live arbitrage betting is quite stressful. You're doing this in real time, and there is risk, right? If you're looking to live plus EV bet and you find a bet and the line moves, well, no worries, you just missed it. But on arbitrage betting, if you're placing a bet on 2 different sides and one of them accepts, but the other one, the other sports book moves the line, well, now you have to go back and find and basically save yourself here, right? And so that kind of recovery process is super stressful, and I don't necessarily think that everyone is cut out for this. I came out here to Toronto to get access to these sports books and get access to live arbitrage betting. I brought my girlfriend with me. I thought she'd be able to do it. No way, no chance. So there are some people who are definitely not cut out for this, and I'm just gonna put that out there right now that there is some stress involved when you're doing this. However, I wanna be clear here. I still made a lot of money doing this, and it was worth it to do it because I made the money. And I do think that if you put your mind to it and you educate yourself, and you've been a plus EV sports bettor, or you've done this before, you've done some pre-game arbitrage bets, you're gonna be okay to do this. It's just something I wanna put out there that this is the truth. Not everyone is cut out to doing this. Second truth about live arbitrage betting here is that you're going to be limited on the sportsbook that you're using. And so for the most part, this is not a long-term money-making opportunity. You might only have a couple weeks, you might only have a couple months, and that kind of brings in a little bit of risk, because if you're live arbitrage betting and you're going and your usual units are $500, and then one day you place it and you can only get $100 down on one side, but the other side takes the normal side, well, again, you have to go back and save yourself, and oftentimes you end up losing money there. So there's a little bit of risk with those limits, and the limits, they limit your longevity with this side hustle and with this strategy to make money here. So that's another truth, is that you're going to be limited, especially on MGM. You're getting limited very quickly. On DraftKings, you'll probably be limited after a few weeks, maybe a month. But you've got Caesars, you got FanDuel that usually keep you going for quite a while. And then also with the offshore sports books, they're pretty good as well. So having said all of this, if you want to make a quick buck, you want to utilize your sports betting kind of knowledge and you know how to use these sports betting platforms, and you understand what arbitrage betting is, and you know how to live arbitrage bet. You've watched my other videos. This is definitely something that you should definitely try. The OddsJam Platinum plan is expensive. However, if you use my discount code, you get 35% off. I mean, that definitely saves you a ton of money. And so if you're spending $600, $500, $600 for a month, and you're able to make, you know, like I said, $3,000 just in like literally, like no lie, like 7 days of actually doing it, I mean, it's definitely worth doing it. So at the end of the day, the truth about live arbitrage betting is that it's not a long-term thing. It's not necessarily cut out for everyone. However, it is definitely lucrative and definitely viable as a side hustle and as a way to make money on OddsJam, on these sports books. And yeah, I would recommend it for sure. If you want to get access to OddsJam's Platinum plan, definitely send me a DM on Twitter or drop a comment down below, or just go ahead and use code JUICED for 35% off, and that will save you a ton of money and increase that profit margin. You know, if you're not paying as much for the software itself, wow, you got some serious profits coming your way. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon.